On Friday, I intervened at a point to say that I would produce the accused on Monday, yes.
Yes, that's today.
I got a bit confused.
Okay.
You did not rule on it. You said it was noted.
That noted presupposes that I accepted what you said.
I didn't understand it as such. I expected, in the light of judicial practice, that I will get a positive response. And secondly, sir, I would explain.
Okay.
Rotimi Jacob, who I should have objected to his appearance this morning, but I am not, because you always have the jurisdiction to determine whether you have jurisdiction.
Okay.
And so while there is still an argument on whether he can appear or not, he can always appear to defend himself. There are new developments which I would explain to the tribunal.
Yes.
The new developments are that, yes, I indeed tried to get my client to come.
Yes.
Your lordships and the court and the tribunal said that while you are a court of coordinate jurisdiction, which we have challenged on appeal, but for now that represents the position of this tribunal.
Yes.
We approached the Court of Appeal.
Yes.
We have shown by service on the registry processes that are asking the Court of Appeal for a stay of your proceedings.
Yes.
Our understanding of the law is that once those processes are before the Court of Appeal, which you recognize is superior to this honorable tribunal, all of us should stay matters and give them an opportunity to decide whether it is we that are right or Mr. Jacob tribunal. Again, more fundamental issues have come up. Now, indeed, when I came in on Friday, my first question was, why were you sitting as two members when paragraph 15.1 says 3 consists the tribunal? I know one of your members retired due to age. He's 10 years. So, if we are sitting and appearing before, with respect, an improperly comprised tribunal, everything we have done is a nullity. And paragraph 15.1 says the tribunal shall comprise of the chairman and 2 members.
And
it does not give any room for a diminution in the quorum. So I would not want myself or my client to be a party to an illegality. If you are properly comprised, I would ask him to come. But you are sitting incompetently with profound respect. And so I ask and I pray, let's put a stop to all this. Allow us go to the Court of Appeal, return, and maybe by that time, they would have sent the name of the single member remaining to the Senate for approval.
Let us hear that. Let us hear that. Let us hear that. This issue of the composition of the tribunal has been tested several times to the effect that even though the Constitution stipulates the chairman and 2 other members, but under the Interpretation Act, it also states that the chairman and 1 other member can form a quorum to determine and consider matters before the Court of Conduct Tribunal. You must read that very well.
Yes, but my submission in answer is that a lesser law like the Interpretation Act cannot superimpose itself on the Constitution. That has not been tested. Let us go to the Court of Appeal. We will return.
Attorney General is not limited to him only.
Yes, it's a general term.
Yes, even the Constitution says so. Section 174(2) of the Constitution says the Attorney General, the power of the Attorney General can be exercised by persons in his office.
That's correct.
Including a son, including the Solicitor General. And we went further. They didn't look at the Law Officers Act before your lordship rule. That is their wrong impression, and they were feeding the public with that. That's the first error. Yes. The second error, they came before your lordship this morning. I said, no, the panel, we have filed an appeal. The panel is not properly constituted. My lord, how can they say, if the panel is not properly constituted, they have filed a motion before your lordship? Yes. This morning, which they served me. Yes. One would have expected that that motion will be pursued. They served me with that motion this morning. And I'm ready to go on with it. Yes. Because I know that it's another wrong impression by them. Yes. They don't follow the law. The law says, section 28 of the paragraph 15, they are referring your lordship to, and the Code of Conduct Acts, Tribunal Acts, they are referring to, my lord, merely provided for the composition of the tribunal, but not the quorum. There are so many judicial interpretations as to that, as to the constitution of the panel and the quorum of the panel. They are two different things. Yes. So the quorum that section 28 of interpretation says is two. The Interpretation Act has the force of law under the Constitution, section 318. Yes. So, my lord, they are just misleading the public. Yes. So, where are we going, my lord? My lord, I am ready for the application. Yes. For stay of the proceedings, my lord, the point he raised, that, well, because the tribunal is improperly constituted, therefore they will have nothing to do with it. Yes. My lord, that is a clear contempt of court. You cannot sit down in your chambers and be deciding that. It's for the court to decide. Yes. Until the Court of Appeal stop your lordship. Yes. No one can stop your lordship. Yes. No one.